Good morning and happy Sunday. It is, I messed that up the other day. I was wondering what stuff I'm going to remember because I just watched the videos. It was not the 25th. Yesterday was the 25th. It was the 24th, Friday of May. Today is the 26th. Tomorrow is Memorial Day, so I'm actually going to wear my apare, like blue camo jersey and hat in honor of that. And we're going to swing the bats because I have soccer right over there in an hour and a half, if not less. I told them they can come over if they want it. If they do, then this video will get cut short. But I'm still feeling pretty confident about last pitching session, so I wanted to come out here and pitch again. Plus, the arm feels good. Everything feels good. It's amazing what being three days sober will do for you. But did want to point out because I didn't get it on film. Oh, I did get it on film. Yeah, no, I got it on film, but I didn't get it on this because this had died, which this should be fully charged. But I nailed this thing like right near the end of our video and broke it. So, of course, because it's like even better than duct tape. But I don't know if that's going to zoom in right. But I basically, yeah, it's not zooming in very well. Gotta do that. Anyways, this whole section is completely marine epoxied. So I'll never be able to screw this thing off again, but it doesn't matter because I can just pop that off. But that's never coming off again. So now if I hit it today, I'm wondering if it should just pop back, you know? So we'll see. Or I'll break the camera, one of the two. But anyways, well, I didn't unmute this, right? So we're just gonna pitch until they show up. That's the plan for today. I've got a lot of things to say about the stickball bat that came. And also how that is quite the steep price for what it is. Essentially, and you'll see it when you see it on tomorrow. You'll understand. It's a broom or rake handle. You know, like you would get at a hardware store. That's all it is. It's just that layered plywoodish kind of material. I don't know what I mean. They call it hardwood, but I guess it's hardwood, but it's that cheap layered wood with the cheap shellac. I'm not going to turn this on until we actually start pitching. Turn off. Shellac covering and everything. The tip of it is not even completely rounded. It looks like they seriously, it looks like they grabbed, I think I have everything. They grabbed a broom. They just got a bunch of hardware store broom handles or rake handles, cut them to 35 inches, wrapped them in tape, in just cheap athletic tape, and then slapped a sticker on it that says retro sport. Like it's and then said that that's 28 bucks. No, it's not. But it did inspire me now to keep an eye out for cheap, although I feel really bad about cutting up something that, like if it's like an old broom, you know, like the bristles are almost gone, I might consider that. But I don't want to actually go out, buy a brand new rake or oh, that sounded funny, or a broom or whatever, and then just proceed to cut it. Shit. I left one of my weighted balls inside the house. Oh well. I was practicing doing this, just sitting here and just throwing up. But I can't do that too much, or then the wiffle ball's too hard to throw. I had to get used to the weight again. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about just like destroying something like that, you know? Music, by the way, today is Funk Fiction. One of the most talented fucking people I've ever run across on Bandcamp. Doesn't always post a lot of shit, but boy, when he does, everything's been a banger. I don't think I've hated anything he's put out. But yeah, so I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I would love to find thicker handle ones than that. I don't really know how I'm going to feel about the inch. Was it 1.12 inches? Oh, I forgot to actually do my windmills and stuff. I'm all over the place. But I would love a thicker handle. And then they make fiberglass ones. It's almost like, That might be kind of cool. Fiberglass freaking like stickball bat, wiffle ball bat. That might be pretty cool. But I would love to do that. You know, cut them is easy. I'm gonna hand cut them if I need to. And I would love to get a wood burner kit, and then that way I can name every one of the bats. I think that would be pretty sweet. And then cut them to different sizes, you know, 31 inch, 32 inch, just so that way I can kind of figure out what length works for me. My wooden wiffle ball bat, that maple bat, I love that 32 inch. That's actually a pretty good length considering. I've obviously swung 34s, which that's the other thing too. I don't think I mentioned it in the video because I just found out about it. I think I found out about it Friday evening. They make, not so much they make wiffle ball bats. I think those are the wiffle ball dimensions. They consider them like stick ball bats, but that's the bullshit that's been going on. But they make a lot of blitz ball bats, but they're composite blitz ball bats. That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, because the whole point of a composite bat is you want to compress the barrel, and the barrel will give you the power, hence why you use it in fast pitch, slow pitch, and baseball, because those are solid ass balls. I see a kid walking around here. I'm wondering if they're coming over here or not. The people I'm supposed to be working with are young. They should be like 6 or 7 years old. This guy's definitely not 6 or 7 years old. But they're $300. Like, no chance. Although part of me really wants to get one just to see how efficient it is. So then I was thinking, well, duh, I have a fucking composite bat that I still kept from slow pitch. So I think I'm going to bring it out tomorrow and swing it. I mean, obviously it's not with the wiffle balls, it's with the other plastic ones, but in theory, there should be no advantage to swinging a composite bat. You're not going to get the benefits out of the composite. You're basically, I mean, that's why you kind of use plastic, because the plastic has a much lower compression rating than composite bats would, aluminum bats and all that stuff. But then it comes down to, are you really more worried about compressing the barrel of the bat, which I don't know. That's something I should probably actually look up. What is more important when it comes to the power of the bat? Now, the rule of thumb with wiffle ball bats, standard plastic ones, is there's a hole at the bottom of these bats. And I don't know if that's a design mechanism or if that's just the way the mold comes out. But when you hit with it, it releases air as the bat is being compressed. And so it would allow the bat to essentially compress. People are taping that hole to make it so the bat doesn't compress. So then that would tell me compression of the bat is not what's important. You want to make the bat harder, the barrel harder. So that means the compression of the ball is what's more important. And wiffle balls are soft enough that you can compress them. So, in theory, the wood bats that I've got should be more efficient than a composite bat. But the composite bat's never going to compress when it comes to a plastic bat. And so that's what I'm saying. I'd rather spend 40 something bucks on a wood wiffle ball bat that can do the same thing as a $300 composite wiffle ball bat. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And weight shouldn't be a factor because, honestly, I'm at the point where I want a bit of weight. Oh, good. Hopefully, I was going to say, these things might go off on us while we're practicing. That would suck. Well, actually, depending, 10 o'clock, it might be, it's supposed to be like low 80s. So, I mean, it's for out here, that's not too bad, but that's hot for me. And I got the spandex on today. I got 4 hours out here. I want to make sure that the muscles stay warm. So yeah, that's my confusion and my curiosity is a composite barrel really all that special when it comes to wiffle ball? It 100% is for slow pitch. Night and day. I could probably, well, for the day, I can probably hit a ball 2 230, 240 with a wood bat and not be happy about it. Maybe hit 270, 280 with an aluminum bat, depending on the type of aluminum bat. I mean, I've actually hit home runs with the DeMarini steel, but that's not a 100% aluminum bat. That's got a composite handle. And then I can, like I've mentioned before, I've maxed out at about 360 with a composite bat. So, I mean, there's a massive discrepancy in terms of power with those composite bats. But I just don't think there's anything remotely like that when it comes to a composite bat. So, long-winded explanation, or long-winded way of saying tomorrow, if I remember, I'm going to bring my composite bat, my game bat that I was using for slow pitch, and I'll swing that, the stick ball, and then the maple bat, and see where we go from there. I definitely want to swing the stickball bat, not just because I haven't swung it yet on a video, but if I can't hit with it at all, then there's no point in me going out and starting to, you know, hoard broom handles. So that's the plan for tomorrow, barring we don't get hurt today. Yeah. What else? There's a bunch of stuff that I was supposed to either, I actually checked this time. So I am going to start posting this whole thing. And then I'm going to do a broken, like I'm going to pick out highlight moments and stuff, which will include that. And then maybe if I feel up to it, then I'll also do like a breakdown from the pitchers thing, which I was doing before. I'd love to, if I knew where it was. I have a little headset. I can put my phone in. And if I could, there's a word for it, but like have it not project, but sync up to the TV where you guys could see what I was seeing through the thing, you know, like VR and all that. I'd love to put it on, and then that way I can stand there and it feels more natural, and I can stand up and try to swing and all that. Not that I have that much space in my room. But yeah, I think I will start posting these just because these are kind of like little daily-ish vlogs on what's going on in my world and my little journey doing football. Actually, I've been doing this a little too much. I gotta go back before my arm gets too used to this. Feels good though. My elbow doesn't hurt as much throwing this. So yeah, I'll start posting these, but I did mention in the last one about sleep, and I had some pretty good sleep on I didn't have good sleep on Friday, but I didn't feel terrible. I went to bed at 9:30 and woke up at 5:30, and I actually thought about trying to just go back to sleep for an extra hour because I was going to try to come out here at 8:30. I know it's 8:30 now, but I was going to try to come out here and start setting up at 8:30, just because if I got to wait till 10, that would suck. But again, I did make a mention that if they wanted to come out early, they could come out early. I was just going to come out here because I wanted to throw and try to claim the field. So I got less than 7 hours, which is my goal on my Fitbit thing, and it gave me an 83 on the sleep score. I slept fucking fantastic. I had the weirdest goddamn dream right at the very end, but it's weird too. I don't know why. But every time I have a dream about using like guns and stuff, the guns are like G.I. Joe size. Like not tiny G.I. Joes, but the like 12-inch size ones. You can barely mess with the trigger and stuff. I don't know why. That always seems to be the case. But yeah, I mean, I feel good. I think a lot of that has to do with not drinking the last few days, and part of that was that slider was just so inspiring and an emotional achievement that I just felt like, oh man, this is amazing. I don't want to ruin it by then going and getting drunk and feeling like shit. And so if this actually ends up being a really good pitching session, hey, maybe I won't drink tomorrow. I was planning on doing it because I wanted to start getting the Gen Z again, and then I can go through these two videos because I still got to do the highlight videos from the previous one. Obviously, I want to slow-mo that slider. So we'll see. Oh, I'm out of breath. Oh, I'm going to take another sip of my pre-workout. We brought the freebie, Friday freebie from Save Mart was one of those Gator lights, which is like the Pedialights and electrolytes, like super hydrating things. These are almost like $4 and it was free, so I'm like, fuck it. So first we're having our pre-charge, caged. What is this one again? This is watermelon lime. Okay. Let's do this. Also, as you've noticed, I don't have a hat, my lucky hat on. Well, it's not my lucky hat, but it's starting to turn into my lucky hat. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned in a previous video, because I don't know how many of these videos I've actually posted on YouTube, because they're all unlisted. But I got that hat. No, I think I did mention it. I got that hat. I got to turn this on. For answering a question correctly in a get-together for our JV soccer team. So I apologize if I've already told this story, but the question was who had the most goals in the at this time it was 2003, 2004. So it was who had the most goals in the 2002 World Cup, which was in Japan and Korea, and that was Ronaldo of Brazil fame, not the Ronaldo everyone knows nowadays. It's amazing that he's mid to late 30s. I mean, he's been around for freaking eons. I remember when he was first coming up in Man U, his dinky ass greasy hair and all that stuff. Didn't speak a lick of English, and look where he is now. That is most of the time my first warm-up pitch I mentioned in the last video always goes wide, so I wonder what that means today. I do have a protein bar if I start to get hungry. I did try to eat a bit more for dinner last night than I normally would. We had a deep dish pizza, frozen deep dish pizza, and some pretty good, but kind of it was too much vinegar, I think. It was supposed to be a mayo like dressing thing, but it was a pasta salad, and that's pretty good. And so I ended up eating half of the pasta salad by myself, and I ended up eating two big slices of pizza, and I was only going to eat one. Kind of felt a little pain there, but once I get going, I think I'll be fine. But I do have that protein bar just in case. I was going to eat afterwards, though. I have burnt ends, scalloped potatoes, and lima beans. I think they're lima beans. So I've got a meal waiting for me when we get home. Ugh. I gotta get my back to loosen up a little bit. I sat way too much yesterday since we didn't do anything. So, oh, there we go. That's what I'm more used to. Okie dokie. Oh, 35 high. Uh-oh. Oh, I see you shaking that ass. What a stupid song. Oh yeah. I should do my hot takes out here instead of recording it inside, which inevitably will come up with something out here. I haven't watched CNN the last few days, so I don't have anything to say about the news of the world. Sports-wise, you know, I'm not the biggest fan in the world of college softball because I still think, oh, nice pitch. I still think, I'm glad they moved the mound back 3 feet. That was actually a pretty dramatic thing for pitchers. But they're still dominating. Move it 2 more feet and make it 45, you know? I think that'll make a big difference, but at the same time, I'm tired of watching a batter come up, bunt the ball, drag bunt it, and then make it to first before the ball even gets to the fielder. Move the bases 5 feet back. Instead of 60, make it 65. Like, are you kidding me? just make it 65 feet. They also should make the dimensions of the field slightly larger, because I've seen girls hit absolute fucking nukes, so they can clear that fence. That's not a problem. But I saw 3 times yesterday where the girl hit it off the wall and it was a single. And then there's other times where they hit it off the wall and it just happens to careen the right way, and then it becomes a double or a triple. It's like, it almost always should be an automatic, at least double if you're hitting it off the wall. It's not like these girls are tanks. So just, there's certain dimensions of fast pitch that I think when you get to the college level should be a bit larger. High school, I get it, but college, these are college players. I mean, come on now, especially D1. But that's just my opinion on things. Nice pitch. I'm wearing a little bit of a mineral sunscreen, but I hate how it looks when you put too much on. Your face looks like death. Oh, actually, I just thought about it. I could have technically used that in a pinch, because I had a geisha wig and I was going to try to be like a geisha or a Maiko for Halloween, for the barbecue thing we were doing during the Halloween period. But I didn't want to go out and buy face paint, white face paint. I could have just used the freaking sunscreen that I had. It's pretty awesome. It's hypoallergenic. Is this? There we go. Registering. But I just don't like the way that looks. Of course, then I say that and I'm going to end up having a sunburn on my face and my head, because that bald spot, I'm sure, is going to get cooked today. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's do this. Got two slot, which is what we were warming up with. Oh, yeah, that hurt a little. I don't know why I decided to go sidearm to start. Oh man, that doesn't feel very good. I feel like I'm overthrowing this right now. $33. Patrick Waugh's number. Larry Bird. Larry Walker. Who else is 33? I'm sure there's other famous 33s I'm not thinking of. Patrick Ewing? I think Patrick Ewing was 33. Amazing artist, dude. I cannot hit the target with that bitch. I'll say, how's the kicking feel? Not great. $12 minutes till 9. Let's go 3. There's our 132 of the day. First of the day. Won't be the last. I seriously think what's happening is it's not reading it, and then right when it passes the target, then it's registering it. And that's such a small space that it just assumes that's how fast it's going. Because if I do a run up and throw it, you probably get like 80 or 90, but that's who throws from that distance, you know? $36. All right, that's not ideal for that pitch. Nice pitch. I'm starting to get a little like splitter action. I was noticing in the video last time that there is a little drop, which is what a splitter should do. Just why this thing goes faster, I don't know. Might be the arm slot. Like maybe if I go over the top, because from what I was reading, as this thing is flying, because there's vortices inside the ball as well as on the outside, and as it's spinning like this, it's causing it to have more lift. Well, in this case, I guess it really doesn't, but it's supposed to make it go faster if it's spinning that way. I don't know. Shit's beyond me. I just know that I figured out how to throw a straight ball without it being told how to throw a straight ball. It was just trial and error. Whoa, nah, see, there's no way that's 34. That felt way better than 34. Without it being told how to throw a straight ball. It was just trial and error. Whoa. Nah, see, there's no way that's 34. That felt way better than 34. Good spot, too. But it's pretty much always been my sports career is trial and error, just self-taught. Also, scuffing the solid surface, the solid side was a bad idea, I guess. That sucks. Got a little too overzealous, but it changes the way the ball works. So I'm wondering if that slider was done with the ball that I didn't scuff it or not. Can't remember. 137 this time. Ooh, is this a chunk of metal? Yep. It's, you can't see it, I don't have the camera over there, but it's shaped like a Ebola virus. It's pretty scary. That's a disease I really don't ever want to have to come across. Read up too much about it as a junior high and high school student. It is a pretty fucking brutal disease. We had some cases coming over in the United States a few years ago. I think this was just before the pandemic. I don't think it happened during or after. Yeah, Ebola is no joke. I'm assuming anyone that watches this knows what Ebola is, but if not, it's a hemorrhagic fever. And essentially, your organs basically start to liquefy and you start bleeding out of orifices, and brutal. Ebola Zaire, as far as I know, is still the deadliest of the specific types. There's Sudan, and then there's one other one. Then there's Marburg, which is similar to it. But Zaire had like a 90% fatality rate. You just did not want to have it. The only thing about Ebola that screws it is very hard to transmit because, nice pitch. Oh, I moved the target. Because it's not airborne. It's all blood transfer or bloodborne transfer thingy. And patients die so damn fast that it has a hard time getting around. So as long as you have proper shit, that was a buzzword during the pandemic, proper, protective gear. What the hell is that called? Can't remember. It'll come to me, possibly. I don't know why I keep thinking it's PED. It's not PED. PED is a performance enhancing drugs. Protective something or whatever. Anyways, as long as you have that and you don't get the blood on you and stuff, then you're pretty much good. But yeah, Ebola, not fun. Who do you think I was going to talk about Ebola because I found a freaking chunk of metal that looked like Ebola? Oh, I let go of it too early. I'm liking this little pendulum thing that I've all of a sudden started doing too. Trying to stay away from getting up too high. I think that was too disruptive. I'm actually going to do a different batting stance tomorrow, which I'm curious how well that'll go. One of my idols on the Yomiuri Giants, Yoshihiro Maru, he starts like, he's left-handed, I'll go right-handed, but he starts like this and then he brings it in and then comes through. I don't know. I'm not used to having that much noise when I swing, but it might help out here, so we'll see. Oh. Hey, I hit the zone after hitting the backpack. Does that count? No, it doesn't. There are a couple grips that we're going to try today too. While I was sitting there mucking around yesterday in my chair. Ooh. Oh, I wish that registered. That snapped out of my hand. Chair. Ooh. Oh, I wish that registered. That snapped out of my hand. Game ball, which is already getting scuffed on the smooth side now too, so. Oh, it's not like it would stay that way forever. Get away from me. Oh, now see, there's no way that's 41. There's no way that's 41. That felt so good out of my hand. And the location on that was insane. And you tipped forward. Oh, that's right. I wanted to try to throw a circle change up with the straight pitch. I don't think it's going to do anything. I think it's actually going to end up being a train wreck, but we'll see. Let's try. So we're going, normally we do 2 right next to the slot. So 2, 3. So I'm going to try to go circle change up. See what happens. I kind of wanted to break away, which is what we were doing the other day. We're trying a different grip with that to see if I can get more control on that low sinker thing. Yeah, I can't control it. It feels like it's so hard to get it to come out of my hand. It is changing up. I mean, it's maybe if I wanted to try to get cheeky, because you want to make it look like you're throwing a fucking gas pitch and then it comes out and it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, see, then that's just no good. I don't know what that was right there. Kind of had some Yoda thing going on. Now I'm overthrowing it. Felt like I got low on that stride too. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Plane. Pretty sure there are single propeller crop dusting planes. I don't think it's the cliche biplanes anymore. So I'm just curious if that was a crop dusting plane or not. Okay, I hated that. So let's try to do. So what we were doing the other day on Friday is we were throwing that circle change with our finger on the base of the smaller circle, like so. But what we're going to try to do today, which is what we were trying to do like way back when we were first starting, is like skipping a rock. But we're going to hold it and we want to release it so that we get that motion and so then we'll get that spin. And if I do it correctly, I should be able to have better control. But when I was throwing it up in the air yesterday, there was times where I was doing it and there's times where for some reason I just could not get my pointer finger to engage the ball. My middle finger must have done it. So I'm gonna go straight over the top. Yeah, see, that didn't do anything other than register 133. Yeah, see, I can get it right there, but when you go to throw it, I don't know what that did right there. It did something, but I couldn't really tell. It wasn't what I needed it to do, but it did something. There was a pitch. I'll try to slow it when I do the highlight stuff. But there was a pitch on Friday. There was a slider that I gave up on because I released it like here. And it fucking easily the most horizontal movement I've ever had on a slider. But it was obviously, it broke way late behind the strike zone. Okay, that's not feeling great. Let's, yeah, I can't get it to spin that way. Let's try going sidearm. Let's see if I can at least get this thing to drop. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, I can't read the ball right now. I don't know what that did either. Okay. That wasn't much because I didn't throw it hard, but I felt it release like this, and it did have a little giddy up. So that's cool. Let's try that again. It's that skipping a rock that I have to get comfortable with. Because otherwise I got to go with the circle change grip on that, which it worked. I can't control it. It's just too deep into my hand for me to feel confident with it. Which I was going to try to throw a palm ball. And they say you want to get it deep in your palm when you throw it, so we'll try that. I doubt it's going to work. Yeah, I mean, I almost barely want to hold it with my middle finger. I just want it to flick off, like I'm sidearming a frisbee, you know? So I don't think that's doing anything, but it's different when you watch from the camera, but I don't think that's doing anything. I saw the tumbling. That's not what we want. I saw the slots tumbling, so I'm still not flicking it. Yeah, I'm getting dropped, but I can get dropped doing a freaking just normal two slot, so it's not impressing me that much. Okay, 92. Okay, that's a little better. It's not a exaggerated drop. Much. Okay, 92. Okay, that's a little better. Two slot, so it's not impressing me that much. Okay, 92. Okay, that's a little better. It's not a exaggerated drop, but it is dropping a little. Kind of acts like a splitter, sort of. That's just a normal shitty fastball. It's weird. I can't get a feel for it. 94. What 94? A fly? Oh, I had a fucking bird fly by me on Friday. I'm gonna try to slow it down if I go through and remember again. Thing just freaking zoom. And I think it was one of my bird friends, which I did find out what they are. They're called killdeers. Weirdest fucking name for those things, but they're called killdeers. They're a type of... God damn it. Half of the word is showing up in my head and half of it's not. But it's a type of bird. Okay, see, that felt great on my hand. It didn't do what I want, but that felt pretty damn good on my hand. Okay, see, that felt great on my hand. It didn't do what I want, but that felt pretty damn good on my hand. They're good. Oh, you're a good boy, good girl. It looks like it wants to come charging at me. There's a dog behind me. But thank you, Deanza. community college for finally showing me, because I kept looking up birds around the Bay Area, and they kept showing me backyard birds. I'm like, I don't want to fucking look at backyard birds. So then that's marsh birds. I'm like, there we go. Yeah, killdeer. Okay, same thing. I'm trying to really exaggerate the whip. I don't know, man. I'm feeling a little accurate with it, but it's not really moving. It dropped, but I don't really think that was due to any slot action. 30, really? I'll take it, but I don't know if that was 30. Okay, that one definitely dropped. That one dropped. $141. Jury is out on this one, because there really isn't much movement, but it is a interesting arm slot and grip for a sort of a fastball. I think it's going to get hammer spanked, and it kind of sort of doesn't hurt the throw. So let's go back to the circle change grip that we were doing. See if that actually does any better for us. Ooh, uh-oh. Ooh, hey, it's my hero. The lady that saved the dog the other day. That is yikes. That's not good. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that hurts when I do that. That's UCL. This is that lady. She's a fucking legend now. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. That doesn't feel all that good. It feels better now, but that didn't feel very good to start. Okay, let's right over to the top again. Yeah, see, we're getting better movement. I can't aim it, but we're getting the movement. I don't think it curved that much. We'll see. We'll have to relook that one, but I don't think it curved that much. It is so hard. I'm telling you, I said that last video. It's so hard to get me to want it. I have to finish here to have it come back instead of coming over the top. Then I can't overthrow it. That's the other problem. Yeah, it curved out, not much, but it's the start, it's the seeds. I have a little segmented clip that I already pulled out. It moved, I probably moved like that much, but it's the seeds that are planted. Because I'll tell you right now, watch, this is the first slider I ever tried to throw. I tried to use it with like a normal slider grip. This was the first slider I ever threw. I mean, there was nothing, but you figure out the grips, and over time it blossoms. What a good looking tube. So getting the movements the start, and then we can start building up where we need to pitch it. You start building the muscle memory and all this. Remember, I have no muscle memory in any of this. This is all new to me. I have to keep reminding myself that. Okay, same thing, straight over the top. I overthrew that. I actually felt it not get out of my hand. I wanted to release here, and it just stuck, so no worries. It wanted to. Yeah, I gotta exaggerate releasing up here, and then that way I think enough to try to want to throw it. In theory, I want it to go, I would like it to start here, you know, come in here and then break inward. That would be the optimal location for it, I think, with the amount of break that I have, which isn't a lot. Also, I was thinking about my riser. I'm trying so hard to get down lower. I should just, when I'm coming across, just throw it down instead of trying to make my arm slot lower so the ball starts here. Just throw the ball down and see if I can get it to rise up. So we'll try that today too. I think that's what you really should be doing. Which would be really funny if that was the solution. I had the longest piss of my life this morning too. That was like almost a solid minute. I was like, holy crap, I don't remember drinking that much. Drank a lot of water yesterday. But like right before dinner, I don't remember drinking that much. It's trying, it is trying. Definitely not a lot of speed. And I don't know how much speed I'm gonna actually be able to get off of this grip too, which sucks. But it's just so much easier. I mean, I'm getting far more break than if I try to throw it the way you're supposed to. Yeah, that's we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. That's the approach though. It's kind of really exaggerate being up high. I hope that's not too much of a tell, but oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean that's the feel. And it's the repetition. Who'd have thought? I'm over here doing split grip. Oh, a circle change of grip is going to be what you need. It's like I throw nothing correctly other than the straight fastball. And even then, my apparently more efficient straight fastball is a split grip, like forkball grip. Go figure. But hey, that's what I'm saying. Not pro players don't even have the same grip for their changeups, for their sliders, for whatever. You know, it's always different. I want to do that one more time. Same thing, straight over the top. We're getting there. Get up. Get up. That's what she said? Oh, yes. That's not a strike, but yeah, that was. We're getting there. Get up. Get up. We're getting there. Get up. I want to do that one more time. Same thing, straight over the top. We're getting there. Get up. Get up. That's what she said? Oh, yes. That's not a strike, but yeah, that was good. That was definitely not a strike. Oh, yes. That's not a strike, but yeah, that's what she said? Oh, yes. That's not a... Get up. That's what she said? Oh, yes. That's not a strike, but yeah, that was good. That was definitely not a strike though. I think that hit the leg. Okay. All right. Oh, damn it. Oh, fuck, I'm not aiming enough to the left. Oh, fuck. That was a good one too, actually. Oh, fuck. That was a good one too, actually. That was a good one too. I think. 106, what are you reading? This guy's scaring me. Nah, I overgripped it. I got distracted. This is awesome. Awesome. Oh, I had a Jack Smash burger the other day. Pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, pretty fucking good. It's actually quite a lot of food because I'm telling you, the ultimate cheeseburger I used to get back in the day, that thing was massive. It was ugly. It was massive. Now they're really frou-frou looking and they actually come in a cardboard box. And the bun looks meticulously immaculate, but it's just not the same size. And of course now it costs more. So that kind of sucks. But that smash burger, it was the double. I don't think I'm gonna get the bacon one next time. I always tell myself, I don't really like bacon in my burgers anyways, but I wanted the extra bit of meat. I don't think I'm gonna do that. It was too salty, I think, with the bacon. Everything seems to be too salty lately though. Okay, let's try sidearm now. See what happens. 109, I still don't know what you're reading. 97, I still don't know what you're reading. Maybe it's reading, I wonder if it's reading the GoPro. That would be kind of funny. Oh my God. Too bad it only went 32 miles an hour, but oh my. Oh my God. I wonder if it's reading the GoPro. That would be kind of funny. Too bad it only went 32 miles an hour, but oh my God, that's a slow-mo. That thing is when I do that and then I drop down, my brain like fries itself. So I forgot, like the other day I was showing where the ball went. I'll have to show that in a second, but I think it went, I can't even see the target because the holding thing's in the way. But like, oh wait, hold on first. Look at this, Sean! Ooh, oh, look at that. That was a Ronaldo knuckle right there. But like, oh wait, hold on first. Look at this, Sean! Ooh, oh, look at that. That was a Ronaldo knuckle right there. It looks like it curved in right there, I think, and so that's why I want to watch again. But I was trying to explain yesterday my like epic sequencing, and I'm like, oh, I threw the 3 slot out here. I was like, no, I'm looking at it again going, no, I threw it like out here. So I mean, my short-term memory is pretty shitty when it comes to pitching, but that's kind of a good thing. You want to like let it go and go on to the next one. But that was great for a first one, so that was pretty bad, pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie, this hole is starting to bug my toe though, because I love these shoes. They're fucking awesome, but they're not gonna last long. So it's too bad. Temu specials, they're like $8. But they're super light and they're pretty breathable too. It's think that's Haranishi. I don't know if it's Fujimoto's. That's no. I think it's Haranishi. But Junior Chihara tried doing that. It was funny as hell. Japanese comedy, man, I swear. Okay. Oh, I'm actually feeling pretty fucking good about this pitch right now. Japanese comedy, man, I swear. Okay. Oh, I'm actually feeling pretty fucking good about this pitch right now. Japanese comedy, man, I swear. Okay. Oh, I'm actually feeling pretty fucking good about this pitch right now. It's not the best drop in the world, but I actually feel in control right now with this pitch. It's interesting. Just got to keep going higher. We're just raising, we're climbing up the ladder. Oh my God. Interesting. Just got to keep going higher. We're just raising, we're climbing up the ladder. Oh my God. We're climbing up the ladder. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not the drop of the century, but it's a drop pitch. That's technically 3 good ones in a row without one actually hitting the target. You fuck off, pitch radar. I'm shocked I haven't rolled over on one yet, which is probably gonna happen here now that I mention it, but this is unreal. I swear to God. Unfucking real. Yeah, that's just bad aiming. I just released wrong, but it broke. Everything is breaking. That's huge. The aiming and stuff, that's on me. I can do that with practice, but as long as I'm not rolling over. Oh my goodness. The aiming and stuff, that's on me. I can do that with practice, but as long as I'm not rolling over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What have we done, folks? What have we done? Oh, I hope my slider and riser feel good today. Oh my goodness. Who'd have thought? Fucking circle change up. Yeah. Oh. Holy shit, all the fucking sprinklers are on. Who'd have thought? Fucking circle change up. Yeah. Oh. Holy shit, all the fucking sprinklers are on. Who'd have thought? Fucking circle change up. Yeah. Oh. Holy shit, all the fucking sprinklers are on. This better be like the finale. Dude, I'm gonna get fucking soaked. My feet are gonna be so wet. Well, you're a really cute bird. Holy shit, I hit it. I mean, I have the screen a little too far to the left by your view. So there is a gap for that, but holy smokes. Wow, that actually, I mean, that's not easy to get through either. So you please tell me you're still on. I really want to see what these look like from that view. Unfucking believable. All right, let's switch. Let's switch for a minute. While we're on a roll, I want to go that riser, but I really want to throw it into the ground. Let's see if we can do it. I'm trying to throw it downward. Basically, I want to try to throw it about like 10 feet, 15 feet in front of me. Yeah, holy shit. Duh. That didn't rise very much, but throw it about like 10 feet, 15 feet in front of me. Yeah. Holy shit. Duh. That didn't rise very much, but duh. That's just such a foreign concept. You're always trying to throw towards the target. I actually want to throw it kind of right where this circle's at and then have it rise back up. But if I do it with the snap, I should be able to get enough rise to get it near the zone. Come on. 100, yeah? Okay. Yeah, see, I threw it more towards the target. It's what I want, but I got to throw it there. I just got to stare at it. I'm just going to stare at that as a target. Oh, stare at that as a target. Gotta throw it there. Just gotta stare at it. I'm just gonna stare at that as a target. Oh, that's so weird, but oh my God, that's exactly what it needed to be. Oh, damn it. That's unhittable. That's fucking unhittable if I hit that corner. That's unhittable. Fuck. What a dumb, simple concept. Holy crap, okay. Oh, this is really fucking my shoes up. I should get a pair of these and then get a pitching rubber and glue it on. I've got another pair of shoes that I should bring out that are much more rugged, but they rub against here and it fucked my toe up when I first got them. But I was walking around like 3 miles, so maybe if I just wear them out here, maybe I'll try to wear them tomorrow. Okay, that one didn't have the curb, and it curb didn't have a curb either. There ain't no curb out here. There's people over there. I wonder if this is Doug's friends or not. They'd be really early. See, I don't know if that had any rise to it or if that was just... See, I don't know if that had any rise to it or if that was just a good low straight pitch. I don't know. I'll have to check it on the camera on that one, so I don't know. That one just didn't have any rise, but I definitely threw it low. Oh my goodness. I love this. Oh, this is lunar base. Yeah, well, I think this is called lunar base, but it's with a BASS as opposed to BASE. There's a really great bass line in this. It's from the Sparks EP. He's done at least one. I think he might have done 2 OSTs for some like indie video games, which is pretty cool. Same. I'll make some riser. Shit, that didn't rise. Now I'm starting to roll my hand over it a little bit. I gotta be careful with that. Cut the down, but I think I was trying to throw it at the chalk, which is a little too late of a break, I think. Ooh, I like that went across. Now I feel like I'm being too upright with my step too. Ah, there we go. Now I feel like I'm being too upright with my step too. Ah, there we go. Woo! Woo! That's not necessarily as much rise, but I mean, that did start maybe bottom zone and went up top zone and just missed it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know anymore. So much going on. This car's pissing me off. Maybe this is that dude. I might be the dude with the ponytail that was here earlier. Snap it. Oh, that was kind of a gaseous straight pitch down low. It might be the dude with the ponytail that was here earlier. Snap it. Oh, that was kind of a gaseous straight pitch down low, which I'll take that too. Could get donked. Could be a swamp donkey, so we gotta be careful with that. I went like this. I rolled over. So then it turned into a slider that was throwing a foot off the ground, which is big yikes. Okay, let's step back and throw some sliders, and then we'll go back to that, because I definitely want to work on that. Yeah, we got some good footage. I'm turning these into really shitty GIF files, so then that way I can at least say, hey, this is kind of what it looks like, but it's all choppy, excuse me, choppy and stuff, which sucks. Seriously, who the fuck is this? Oh, it is those older folks, okay. As far as I know, there's no games today. There's church, so pretty much everyone's in church right now. At least if they're God-fearing folks, which this whole fucking town is. Okay. Slider. This was feeling so good. Come on, baby. Okay, I've got the break. Got the break. This was feeling so good. Come on, baby. Okay, I've got the break. Got the break. That was one thing I was noticing. Even though I was missing a lot, I was getting good break, and that was a good start. When it goes straight that we have issues. Yeah, that wasn't the best slider in the world, but it broke-ish. That's a little when it goes straight that we have issues. Yeah, that wasn't the best slider in the world, but it broke-ish. That's a little dangerous. That can be Oppo Taco. Yeah, I threw that. Yeah, I threw that. And I mentioned this probably on Friday, but the one that I threw correctly, Gerard. Yeah. I need a soccer player name. I threw it here, and it curved back in. Like that one I just threw now, I kind of threw it more here, and so then we missed wide. But that's our target audience, is right in this area. Getting a sweat going, but my heart rate's at 115, so no zone until you get to 120. Whoa, what the hell? Mine is as you start to, oh, I put it on this one too. I thought about doing Dan Mason again, but I already did that for you guys on Friday, so, oh, I thought my thing fell off. That's what she said? That would suck. Well, Sada Abe kind of could say that, I guess. His thing fell off that she cut off. Anyways, I don't know if you guys know about that. Oh, break, you bitch. His thing fell out that she cut off. Anyways, I don't know if you guys know about that. Oh, break, you bitch. Sada Abe was a prostitute in Japan way back in like the 30s or something, and fell in love with this dude, pretty high-ranking guy, and they had an affair and all this stuff, and they were into that like super autoerotic asphyxiation shit, and she overchoked him one time and like almost, like I think she paralyzed part of his face from it, And he was in a lot of pain after that. And so I guess he told her, like, you know, if you're going to do that to me again, just kill me, because I can't take this kind of pain. And I guess she took that to heart, because I don't think he was ever willing to commit to her. And so she killed him and cut his penis and balls off, wrapped him up in a newspaper, and carried them for like 3 days, and like put his severed penis in her mouth and in her vagina and all. It's pretty graphic shit. Then she ended up getting caught. Then she got released in the 70s, and obviously she's got to be dead now, but no one really knows what happened to her after that. But yeah, Sada Abe. They ended up making a movie called In the Realm of the Senses, which was the first kind of mainstreamist movie to have actual unsimulated sex scenes. So bullshit, not bullshit, but like dumb trivia of the day. It's actually true. You can look it up. In the Realm of the Senses. Watched it once. Oh, the old man. Yes. Watched it once. Oh, the old man. Yes. On his bike. His 80-something-year-old bike. Oh, there was no spin. We're not going to get anything done now because he's here. Damn it. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I really don't dislike that flat, sweeping high pitch. Seriously. Is that a cat? Is that a cat? Oh, I thought it was a plastic bag. Holy shit, it's a cat over there. I seriously thought it was a cat. I mean, a plastic bag. I gotta go and change the film. Yeah, I thought it was a plastic bag. What a cutie. It's like almost all black with a few black spots, and then its tail is completely black. It's trying to get something. Huh? To myself? I've got a microphone on. I'm the king of monologues. That's why I like doing this kind of stuff. This is pretty much what goes on through my head all day long. It's just talking to myself. But in my head, it doesn't fucking dry my throat out. But that's okay, I do it for you all. Whoever watches this and listens. Because you end up learning crazy things like In the Realm of the Senses. Okay. That was an unnecessary distraction. Slider. Slider, 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 slider. Come on. Snappy, but no real bend. Snappy. Like slider, slider, slider. Come on. Snappy, but no real bend. Snappy. I kind of threw it too much sidearm. Oh, that was disgustingly bad. And that was actually not a very good slider. I threw it too much sidearm. Oh, that was disgustingly bad. And that was actually not a very good slider. I mean, it did have a speed change, but whew, if you're... Oh, that was disgustingly... No real bend. Snappy. I kind of threw it too much sidearm. Oh, that was disgustingly bad. And that was actually not a very good slider. I mean, it did have a speed change, but whew, if you're on that, that's fucking obliterated. Yeah, I must have threw it a little off and then it tumbled at the end. Ah, shit. And a kind of a weird rise to it. That's the wiffle ball size one. That's the wiffle ball size one. Yeah, blitz ball one's bigger. But wiffle ball is that size. That's official size. Ah. Yeah, I seriously thought that was just some random ass plastic bag out there in the grass.